Alright, ladies and germs, or I mean gentlemen, this is it. It's finally complete, and we will be doing a startup. So, I just want to recap and also just give a shout out, I guess, and thanks to all those viewers. The whole 60 of them. I know it's not a lot, but still, in the future, this is going to be up on YouTube for anyone who's looking to get some information, some general details and things like that. So I will be just doing a whole recap, going over all things. I think what I'm going to start is with here. You have to have your engine, your transmission. And depending on the motor mounts, I have EKK1 motor mounts, which I said in my previous video allows the motor to sit in this position. But if using an RBC intake manifold like I am, you will not be able to use the OEM radiator position. So you wouldn't have to transfer it over to the driver's side, which a lot of K swaps nowadays are doing anyways. But just for your information, this is a B series radiator, which has an inlet right here in the middle, and then the lower inlet towards the passenger side. And I had to use the K series radiator hose, upper radiator hose, and a B series low radiator hose, which I have tied in with, if you can see right there, that's an adapter inlet. Aftermarket support makes them in different ways. And I have my radiator fan switch and temperature sensor on there, and that's coming from my my thermostat, my thermostat housing to my lower radiator inlet. Slim fan. Alright, so EKK1 mounts is what I have. EKK2 motor mounts application allows this motor to sit back a little, but also, forgot to mention last time, you definitely need an EG or a DC subframe in order for that to work. So it definitely costs a couple extra $100. EKK1 runs anywhere from $300 to $350, something like that. Making it much cheaper, but then again, it sits up like this, which is sitting there, right? It's mounted. So yeah, RBC intake manifold, because I have a throttle, a cable throttle body, and I have this Carceps adapter. So this bolts up to the intake manifold, and then this throttle body bolts up to this adapter. K-tuned billet holder, I guess, for the K-tune throttle cable. That runs right there, original position, no modification there. Your transmission. Oh, I'm using OEM cables and shifter assembly that allows me to reuse all my interior plastic. So it looks like nothing has been touched or modified there, but underneath there is, you have to cut the hole and put the Carceps mounting plate there. Alright, and then you want to upgrade the system. Fuel system. I have a K-tuned center fed fuel system. This is the line coming from the gas tank, which I cut right here. So that's the supply going right through here into my micro filter or micron filter, however you say that. Feeding into the fuel pressure regulator. I have the fuel gauge, pressure gauge mounted onto this fuel pressure regulator, and then it goes through here, and this is my supply line. I have that running right underneath the intake because this is a center fed system. K-tune fuel rail, 650 injectors. Just so you guys can see this, 650 injectors, center fed, full system. And then the one smaller line coming down from the bottom of the intake, from the regulator, is your return line. Bam. So I got that mounted up right there on the shop tower, looking nice and neat. You will need a clutch cable or a clutch line. This is a steel braided clutch line. It comes with a banjo bolt and everything, so you can make it point out this way. And I just have that run to the slave cylinder, bled and all. This does have a competition clutch, stage 2 clutch. Said that kind of wrong, but still. EP3 pulley kit, and that comes with the belt. So depending on the K20 or K24, it has the right mount, right size. K-tuned, and then I have all my cables run, which is OEM fuse box, OEM battery position. All I had to do was just this terminal, which was mounted on the positive battery on the TSX, was somewhere around here. So I just butted these two together and put that in this position, making it closer to the positive, and just ran these two power cables, which one goes to the alternator, one goes to the starter, in the original position right there. And these electrical connectors I got from Home Depot. It fits perfect. So I'm using OEM engine harness and the original fuse box and battery. Then I have a primary oxygen sensor, which is a wideband, bolted up to my K-tuned exhaust headers. Everything's looking pretty nice and neat. Just a short ram intake right there. So that's what you pretty much need. And as far as the engine side goes, everything was pretty much plug and play. And then, well, I'm gonna pull it outside, but here we go. We're gonna start it. Okay. I just wanted to start off this video right here, just showing you guys the harness or the conversion harness. Now it looks hectic, but it's not really hectic. Just wanted to show you guys. This is the K Series ECU. This is my immobilizer, because this is not a K Pro, so you need an immobilizer so that you're able to turn on the car and everything. So in here I have running this is the engine harness, and then the engine harness comes with plug A and plug B, right? So the conversion harness, if you notice, there's this harness right here with the thicker wires. This is the OEM engine harness. I think this is connector C101, and then you have your engine harness that goes into A and B, and then you have this conversion harness that comes with the other end of this C101 connector, and this is considered the E connector. It comes with a Bosch relay, or is this Bosch? I don't think it's just a relay for your O2 sensor, and also the connector for the dash. Alright, so this is what you'll find underneath your dash. This is for a this is a 98 Honda Civic, so this is a green connector. This is the dash harness. So the conversion harness comes with the plug for that. So everything is plug and play. The only thing is, I think it's off of this one. No, off of you just gotta run one wire that comes with the pin and everything to B10 right here, which is for your alternator light. Alright, so yeah, it comes off, I think it comes off of E connector and goes onto harness B. This blue and this white and blue wire, and that's it. There's no hacking and things like that. The only thing I had to really just splice into was for this immobilizer, which comes with two wires that comes with pins that just go directly into this plug, and they just slip right into those positions. If you follow the instructions, you know which ones they are. I think it's 27 and another one, and then the red, the black and yellow wires have to splice into two wires for your ignition, which is 3 and 5, and that should be this black and this yellow and black wire and a straight black wire. So that's ignition switch, and the black wire is the other wire for pull the black wire from here. So 2 wires splice into that, and these come with the pins that goes right into this connector, and they go right into that. So for the multiplexer and immobilizer. Okay, so the conversion harness is complete plug and play. All right, and you could tuck this in here, and I have mine right here. All right, and then so as far as the inside goes,